It's very flexible, and then this is where Falcons AP Bren can throw CU soon a little bit off. But you know, as we see the swaps come in, looks like it's going to be a Zask mid. It's going to be a gold lane Ruby, and this is ingenious because that's going to be putting a lot of pressure on the Claude. Importance to kind of focus on making sure run as a Claude gets farmed out. We talk about the aggressiveness coming from AP Bren, and immediately
like
the first blood comes in.
Oh my god. First blood for Kyle TZ, and perhaps he might get more.
Yeah, this is
no purple buff?
Yeah, this is fantastic for AP Bren, right?
Yes.
Because you want that Fanny to scale out of control and be a menace. You know, as Gani said earlier, the Zaz is a very independent kind of hero. He's able to kind of just hold his ground. He doesn't really need to rotate early in the game, and this gives Falcon AP Bren so much freedom.
Yeah, Ogwen just camping at the purple buff. He was spotted out, but that's an Aurora ult committed. Flick still not level 4 just yet. Falcons AP Bren slowly working on the turtle. Zaz has his minutes to work with him. Kautizi just goes for the back. That's Boxy down for another time. And Falcons AP Bren, they can slowly dance this.
And this is where that goal lead for AP Bren really shines. Despite having a good catch on the Zaz, they just don't have the items and the damage just yet to burst him down. And this is going to be worse for them.
Penalty zone onto Ogwen. They drop the kitchen sink, freezes him in place. Ogwen finally falls. You have Flapteezy in the front with the peel. Last Sandy out. Kautizi joins in. The explosion, damage insufficient. Flapteezy chased down, flickers to safety, but Kautizi going to work in the back line. And that will be Felix and Flick both going down.
Oh, this is classic. This is classic coming off the Hilda pick. They managed to pick out Ogwen, and we thought that was good, but expended 4 huge ultimates just for Hilda. He's more focused on just pushing out the lanes, being able to farm those items up, while Hilda does that heavy lifting that's needed for team to rotate around and create that pressure.
Let's get the knockout with the spatial migration. Run on top of him. Freezing Ogwen in place. This should be a kill. Committed with the blazing duet. TZ goes on with the cut throw. Once run, doesn't get it, but the lethal ignition will. 4 kills for the Fanny.
Will AP Bren allow that? Because as things stand, as much as AP Bren have lead, they haven't been able to get any turrets at this point.
Sorry, Felix will need some help with the cut throw. Still cables is enough. Unstoppable Kautizi. Boxy late to the party. Now we gotta talk about the jungler, right? You got a 5-0 Fanny on FCAP side. You got an 0-2 Ling. Where is Flick and how is he gonna recover? Because Run definitely would need a lot more time. Super Marco cuts him down.
A little bit unfortunate there, and there's really not much that Ra could do at this point. But when you're up against a team with AP Bren and all 3 lanes are being lost, your jungle is invaded by the Hilda, there's just so little thing you can do.
Super Marco is still healing up and gets away at the end. Enough time for Flapteezy to show up, find a double kill, and the rest of See You Soon will say see you soon indeed, but not in the way that they hope for. Super Marco refuses to relent, and now Ogwen is cornering them like a herd of sheep. Super Marco back in. It's Ogwen with the 3rd and Field with the 4th. Falcons AP Bren running SYS down. I'm not really sure where else can Flick go, honestly.
Honestly, it's been a while since I've seen Flick with the blue buff, and it must be suffering to see an assassin without his blue buff, especially for heroes like Fanny and Ling.
It's going to be a tough one with Boxy going down.
Oh
Kautizi almost finding a run. This time Run will survive, but FCAP at this rate are going to break all outer tier turrets. Felix penalty zone responds with a 3-man lockdown, but at the end of the day, they still could not defend the structure.
Yeah, like I said, it's so important for the early game for both these two teams. Even with such a good penalty zone, there's just no follow-up because the rest of the team don't really have that mobility. You have an Aurora that has to stand too far back because you have to worry about the Fanny. Well, I think it's really AP's Brand's game to lose at this point because See You Soon, all they have to hope for is possibly a catch on the Fanny, but you know, the way that Kautizi is going in, I don't think we'll see one.
Whoa, he's going straight for Flick, and that's Tempest of Blade. Kautizi tries to go for the timing, doesn't get it. And See You Soon will try to mount a 3-lane defense, but you can only defend so much. A pull! Penalty zone counter engage from Sorian Felix into a blazing duet, but the damage is just not there. Flapteezy with the peel on this Xborg. Last standing to the back as Frozen. That's Immortality out. Sorian Felix and Boxy both go down. Flick chased away from his own base. Kautizi showing up into the fight. Falcons AP Bren thriving in the chaos, and See You Soon just desperately trying to hold on, but Flapteezy will not give them a chance. It is a barbecue season for the Xbox. FCAP slowly whittling down See You Soon. Rod next on the chopping block, forced back to his fountain, and Falcons AP Bren takes game 1.
Hey, it was all style points at the end. Flaptisi just going haywire with the steel cables. On top of that, they definitely could have ended the base way earlier than what they take. I gotta say, this was the story that we expected, right? We hoped for a better fairy tale for See You Soon, but as things go, as the story goes, I think there was definitely no surprise.
Yeah.